English for absolute beginners. Greetings, common phrases, and introductions. Those are some of the topics that we will get into. First and foremost, though, before we get into today's lesson, we will start by giving our tips as to what is it that you need to do to be a great English native speaker. Okay, point number one is speaking the language. What do I mean? I mean, have a community, build yourself a community that you speak the language with. Have yourself friends, have yourself colleagues that you speak to on a regular basis. That helps you practice, and by practicing, you get better. And what also helps with speaking the language is you get to see how other people respond. You get to see how other people put words together. That will assist you in also building and putting words together, making a great conversation or dialogue at the end of the day. Before we go any further with giving out tips, please make sure that you watch some of the videos that we have on this channel as well. It gets in depth with the language, meaning what you get to learn about your parts of speech, your nouns, your pronouns, your verbs, your adverbs. What is it? What does it do? How does it help you in putting together a great conversation or being able to write the language, being able to speak the language? So yes, when you get this time or when we are done with this video, please make sure that you check that out, you like, you comment, and you subscribe. Moving on to our second tip of the day, listen to the language. By listening to the language, we mean podcasts that are played or produced in English. You listen to them. Audiobooks in English, you listen to them. Music in English, you listen to it simply because you want to be familiar with the language, its tradition, its culture, and you get to know all of that through how through how they listen, through how they speak, through how they fully immerse themselves in the language. Now, moving on to the third point, which I've just previously mentioned, is immersing yourself in the language. By immersing yourself, we mean what? Anything and everything that has to do with the English language, you get yourself involved in. It be music, it be functions, it be festivals. You go, you attend. Why? You want to get the sense and the feel of things. You get to now experience the culture of the native speakers. In that way, you slowly adapt to how things are done. You slowly now adjust into how do they do this, how do they say that. All that is done by fully experiencing the culture of the native speakers. Okay, going to our greetings, our introductions, and some of the common phrases that are used day to day by native speakers. We want to sound like native speakers of the language, meaning whatever that we do should be the same as the native speakers of the language. Now first, with greetings, how do we greet? We have hello, we have good morning, we have good afternoon, we have good evening, and we have goodbye. All those are common greetings. That is how we greet. Early in the morning, you meet up with a friend. Good morning. That is the first thing that you will say because you are greeting. You are going out for lunch with a colleague, with a friend, anyone really. What do? Good afternoon. That is how we greet. It is getting closer now to it being night and you are going out for dinner. You meet up with a friend as well. What do you say? Good evening. That is how we greet. When you guys now part ways, you go your way, they go theirs. What do you say? Goodbye. Why? You are now closing it off. You are saying goodbye as opposed to saying good morning or hello. That is how we greet. Now, moving on to introductions. Let's say you are meeting somebody for the first time. You will go back to your greeting and say what? Hello. And then you go to introducing yourself. My name is Corey. I am an English teacher. I am 15 years old. I live with my siblings. Siblings are what now? Your brother, your sister, if you do have siblings. That is now how you introduce yourself. You can even take it further by mentioning where you work, what you like to do. So, like we were mentioning, it is a build-up of everything. You have introductions, you have you have greetings, you have introductions, and then you will have common phrases that we use. By common phrases, you need help with something, or you want to ask, or a person has just helped you out. When you need assistance with something, you will say, can you please? The please there is very important. Why? You are asking for assistance. Can you please help me? Hello, I think I'm lost. Can you please help me with the directions? I want to get to so and so coffee shop, for example. Or I've just now given you directions. What is it that you will say? You will say, thank you. Why? It shows that you are appreciative of what just happened. I've assisted you, and now your way of saying you appreciate what I have just done for you, you will say, thank you. Or let's say, because you are not familiar with English, you will say, I do not understand. I'm now saying something that baffles you. By baffle, we mean something that confuses you or something that you don't quite get. By that, you will say, I do not understand. Can you please explain further? Or can you please rephrase? Those are some of the things that we say and how we say them. So you have your please, you have your thank you, you have your I do not understand, or please simplify. That is how we say some of the common phrases. Those are the common phrases that we have. Greetings, hi, hello, good morning, good afternoon. We have introductions. Hi, my name is Corey. I'm 15 years old. I'm from New York. I work at a publishing company. See, you have greeted somebody. You have introduced yourself to that somebody, and you are now conversating. You will use some of those phrases in that conversation. That concludes our lesson for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure that you like, you comment, and you subscribe for more videos. And in your comments, I would like to know what you guys would like us to talk about, what you want us to get in depth with. Those are things that we will be discussing going forward. Please make sure that you also go back to some of the videos that we have on the channel, just to catch up on what we've done already, what we've spoken about, and I think that it will assist you in building your English vocabulary, your English grammar. So please make sure that you go back, you catch up, and you join me on the next video.